So they've got the For Honor event going on. I want to see what it's about. Oh, got my first marker. See who we have here, if they're even still there. It looks like they just despawned. I don't get why the game is designed that way. Hello. Whoa. Oh my god. I think I'm liking this event. Got our next objective? Oh, Berserker. The little fish. Did they even fight back? Yeah, get in the little corner there, buddy. What are you gonna do about... Uh-oh. Oh, sit down. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for you. Not really. I'm pretty sure all you can do in this event is find these guys and kill them. The rewards are... The free reward is this Berserker outfit here. And then you have to pay for the other ones in bundles, like this Kensei skin here. But they all have some substantial health, and they're essentially reskins of the, I think they call them lieutenants, whatever the bigger renegades are. But it is refreshing fighting different looking enemies, even though it's essentially the same thing every time. And as you can see in the top right, as I killed them, the goal is 30 of those kills. Surprise attack. Ugh. Oh. I think to call this an event would be a bit of an overstatement, because, I mean, this is all you do, really. Why don't I just play For Honor? Something that's weird about the way this game is designed is, as you can see this orange thing here, a lot of other events in this game, like when you come across the volatile tyrants, that will still appear, that little icon, or they have their own, but you know what I mean. So when that pops up, that makes you know that's the direction they are, and you want to head towards that direction. But usually, if you're 50 meters away or so, and you just ever so slightly go off course, they will literally despawn. And that's annoying because a lot of challenges are centered around finding volatile tyrants. But in this case, when that icon disappears, they're usually still here, as you can see. It's nice that it's mixed up a little bit with the amount of enemies. If it was one per little icon and little storm, I would be extremely disappointed. But overall, this event is like, it's not the worst. It's kind of interactive, kind of cool to see For Honor characters in a different game, but they didn't think to make a challenge, like a combat challenge where you're fighting in a For Honor arena, because they have some maps in that game that are quite small. I think it would be doable. I mean, at that point, why didn't you can even do community events. I know the community updates are different where the developers are making them for the game from the community, but would it be such a bad idea having some of the community members, like the advanced ones, make some events? I think it would help the developers a lot and please the community, because it would be directly from the community. What weapon do I want to use? See how well this one works. Wow. Oh my god. Oh wow. I found a new strat. Why haven't I been using this weapon all along? Berserker can just launch you out of here. I am a big fan of this game on the PC, especially because I didn't actually have to progress up to this point on my own again. Yeah, this event is kind of lazy, kind of boring, honestly. I mean, yeah, if I'm cheesing it, but I did do it on the console, and I did complete it up to where I was on the PC, legitimately. I have faith that Dying Light 2 is going to come back. I don't know when that's gonna happen, because each update kind of is misleading with how it's a big package of stuff, and then it's almost like a certain amount of stages of grief, and you're happy, then you're sad because the game feels the same, and then at some point you realize that it really didn't drastically change it like you initially thought, and then you're waiting around for the next update thinking that's going to be the game changer. But I have a feeling there will be an update that actually makes it significantly better. And of course, if you look at it from the span of when it was initially released to now, it is drastically different, but per update it's a very slow process. One of my big complaints though for the Xbox were the sound issues that I was experiencing, and since I'm not having that on the computer, that is a really big problem crossed off, and it's nice not having the audio distort extremely while you're playing. I think my love for this game is slightly renewed. I'd just like to know how big of an effort they put into the events. I'm not like really claiming that they're not putting effort, but I mean more so the amount of team members that they have allocated to creating these events, because if there is a big focus on it and this is the output, then I'm a little concerned. But if it's only like a few developers that are working on it, and then the majority of them are focused on the actual core foundational mechanics of the game and the story of DLC 2, then I would have more faith. But I mean, there's no transparency in that regard. I just want to know if there's ever going to be another Gore update. Gore and physics. Right now they're fun with this weapon, but for the most part, the impacts and the gore, that's really repetitive. I know that point is redundant with the game, but that's just a fact. It's the game's reality that they made for themselves. The finishers came in. Those are nice. I do like like mixing the gameplay up. I don't know if it's still really reliant on the stamina bar, but I don't know. Let me get a weapon that showcases that. I might be too overpowered. Yeah, that was a problem. Being too overpowered to not even getting the chance to see the executions. But I think they did tweak it so the enemies aren't as weak to the hits. This is a really terrible representation of that. It was happening on Xbox, so I think they do happen more often. Something that's still present in the game though are the wall breaches. Easy. Oh god. That's a new scream. I keep going back to playing the first game, and I'll probably make more videos on that too, because it's just, it is much better in my opinion. I don't know. There's something to it that you just can't replicate. I hope I'm wrong in saying that they can't do it, but it is such a good experience to go and play that, and it is not nostalgia. It can't be. What are your overall thoughts on this event? Do you like For Honor and Dying Light 2? Do you think they did a good job with the crossover, or do you think it was lazy? Who attacks first? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see in Dying Light 2 in the future. And don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps a lot.